URT. Who are we? This is the URT. You are the URT. We are the URT. Welcome to the URT. Like, share, subscribe if you're new, people, but like the video. Our target today is 250 likes for the stream. Please like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. We should have a lot more subscribers, but we don't give a damn because we shout for humanity and we shout for Palestine, people. That's what we're here to do. The flag's there. You can see it. You can see it, people. We're here. It's a sports channel. You're not meant to mix sport and politics. That's what the algorithms try to tell me, but F the algorithms. Big up to every one of you. And welcome to the channel if you're new. Subscribe, like. But everybody like the video. 250 likes is our thing today. Let's start the poll. Let's get going already with a big question today. Is Victor Gyokeres all that? Is he all that, Therapy Army? Yeah, you know, here we ask the questions that majority of YouTubers don't ask. We ask the questions here. We ask the questions, people, where some people shy away. They shy away because everybody wants to be part of Giddyfc. Giddyfc. Here we go. Here we go. Giddyfc. Giddyfc is Victor. Is Victor. Is Gyokeres. Gyokeres is G-Y-U. G-Y. He's the G-Y. Gyokeres. All that. Is he all that? Is somebody Giddyfc, is it that good? Is he that good? Yes or no? That's the question. Yay or nay? There we go, people. Nay or yay? There you go. Get involved. Let's see, because I really want to feel the temperature. I really want to feel the temperature because here we're not sheeping it. No man, no sheeping around here on this channel. We keep it 100%. But yeah, like the video. Big up to my brother, Khalees Rabadin. Yo, Khalees looking sharp there, lad, on that photo. New photo. I'm guessing it's from the wedding. Is that from the wedding that you attended? Or was that a celebration, personal celebration? Big up to you, King. Always love people. Make sure you check him out on X, Khalees Ramadan Lassie. If you're anything United related, he's on top of it. Anything world, politics, anything about the world, he's there, mate. Check him out. He is there. There we go. So let's get into some of his quotes, people. Let me. We're back, people. We're back. Take it easy. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. United have made an initial approach for Victor Gyokeres through intermediaries. We're back to intermediaries FC, people. Remember that last couple of years. Intermediaries. We made an approach. Inquiries FC. Intermediaries FC. We're back to intermediaries FC. United exploring the condition for potential deal FC, with rumored Amarin a big admirer. Despite the report suggesting Thomas Frank will try attempt Brian Mbeumo to go to Spurs if he takes over as the new head coach, it's understood the player wants to join Manchester United. Man UFC, I expect him to back with an improved offer from Mbeumo to remain optimistic deal can be struck. Man UFC are in a market for a striker regardless of Rasmus Højlund's future. United confirm that 10 players will leave the club as free agents this summer. Eriksson, Johnny Evans, Herbert Jaseski, Jack Kilden, Victor Lindelof, Sam Murray, Tom Miles, James Nolan, Tom Webster. We're at United had an initial deal obligation to buy 45 for Højlund. He has expressed an openness to return to Serie A his agents are meeting with Inter Milan in the last few days. That is Gazzetta dello Sport. Gazzetta dello Sport. Big up Khalees Medinassi, Chief Editor, United Real Therapy. He's playing in a Farmers League. Don't cook the mustard at Brighton when he was shipped onto the Championship. I would go for Victor Osimhen, but Gyokeres ain't bad either. Yeah, let's go, people. Let's go. Listen, I'm not lying to you. I've done a little bit of scout research. You know what I mean? Scout report on Gyokeres. I think one of the biggest things about that league, I think he bullies them. I really think he bullies that league. And I think that in the Premier League, you can't bully people. I'm telling you, I don't think you can bully people as easily as he bullies people over there. But yeah. Yeah, I mean, and also you get lots of time and space in Portuguese league. So for me, those type of leagues are on kind of fraud watch for me. The Premier League is slightly different beast and a different kind of big up Minna for the raid. Love Minna for the raid. People, let's get to over 250 likes. It's the target for this. But yeah, let me just quickly go to the poll. Let's see where we're at in the first initial couple of minutes. 37, nearly 40 people have voted. I said, is Giddyfc's Gyokeres that good? 72% said yes. Wow, Giddyfc's on wild diet. And 28% saying no. Or 29% saying no now. But big up to everybody. Please big up to Armina the Queen. Please smash a like. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. Welcome. Like the video on your way in. And let's get 250 likes ASAP. Why don't you rate Gyokeres? Because I don't rate that league. I don't rate that league. I do not rate that league, lads. And I think striker who's been there for quite a long time, I think somebody would have snapped him up. I'm not going to lie to you. I genuinely believe that if he was that good, somebody would have snapped him up. But let's get into it anyway. People saying that he's highly rated, obviously. Striker, you know, he's supposed to be, you know, he does a lot of running off the ball. But I do think there are areas of improvement. I really think that there are areas. In the air, he's quite weak. He's not very good at one-touch finishing. And in the Premier League, when you play in there, if you take too many touches, the chance is gone. Yeah. One thing I do know about him, he smashes the ball. He absolutely smashes the ball. His vision is good. Yeah. The way he strikes the ball, I like the way he strikes the ball. But in terms of, everybody talks about his physicality. So everybody talks about how physical he is. But I don't think that's going to work in the Premier League. And I genuinely don't think he's stronger and faster than everybody else in that league. That's why he bullies them. He's stronger and faster than everybody. And in the Premier League, you've got defenders and midfielders and people who are fast and strong as him. And for me, I love a striker with a one-touch finish, because what I like about that is that they know they get into the position properly. In the air, for a guy that's really athletic, he's not that great in the air. He's not that great in the air. But people, if any of you like him, come on, jump on and tell me. Come on, jump on and tell me. Yeah, 100%, Kelly's 100%. But we'll come to that in a minute. I'll actually start that and I'll come back to that in a minute about what's happening. We'll get to the news in a minute about everything else about Manchester United. But yeah, we're back. Listen, people, have you checked out the video? I've done a video on Cunha. I've done a prayer profile on Cunha. Go and check it out. I recorded that on Saturday and I put it out on Saturday. So please make sure you go and check that out. He needs more likes on that video. There's over 200 of you in here already now. Let's get to 150 likes ASAP. Let's do it, people. Let's get there ASAP. And lastly, please, everybody, 200 of you, please vote, because I really want to get the feeling, because I could be wrong. I don't think he can translate. The biggest things about him, Gyokeres, is that he's very physical and he is all action and he's got strength. So he's got strength and he's got power. But the Premier League will eat you up. You have to be extra. And I believe he looks that good in that league because he's faster and stronger than everybody else. Exactly. There you go, Dara. There you go, Dara. Big up, Dara. Up the Irish, man. Fucking up the Irish. Dara just put it there. I think he put it in a more succinct way than I'm trying to explain it. Dara says, Gyokeres gets half a yard on defenders in the Portuguese league. He won't get that in the Prem. You won't get that in the Prem. Yo, big up. Big up, King. Yes, Nuruddin. If they get him, only time will tell if he's good enough. But what I do know, he's one of the best of what's available. Yeah, big up. Big up. Dan Silly, man, big up. Yo, people, you need to go and check out. You need to go and check out Dan's. You need to check out his TikToks, man. He's one of some of the funniest TikToks ever. Big up to Dan. Love, bro. But yeah, I think this is what I'm saying to you. It's all in the, you know, some people, football is about opinion and whether you rate a player or not. What I see is I see a lot of physicality, a lot of athleticism. One thing I do like about it is the way he strikes the ball. He absolutely gives it a boot. He smashes the ball. Once he smashes that ball is forever smashed. Ottoman wants 400k a week. Nah, mate. Ottoman can just hold tight. I think Ottoman is the better striker. I think Ottoman is the higher level striker than Victor Gyokeres. Victor Osimhen, for me, is a better striker. He's a better striker, in my opinion. On the eye test, he is. Nuruddin, my brother, it's quite confused. One day it's Gyokeres, the other day it's Hoyland, Cunha, and Bemo. What's the project? It's Amarin pulling a fast one, but we don't know, Salty. Santi, we don't know. But this is what I'm saying to you. Hoyland is the one. Hoyland is done. Nuruddin, Gyokeres wants 260 a week. Giddyfc, damn, man. I'm not with that, man. I'm not. Remind you, we bought Bruno from the same league. Yeah, and Bruno is the headless chicken at times, mate. He's a good player, Bruno. He's effective, certain things, what he does, but it's a flat track buddy. I disagree with you. Victor could become Ruud van Nistelrooy. But I never, you know what? I never liked the type of strikers like Ruud van Nistelrooy anyway. I liked when we had two players playing up front. I'm used to Hughes, Cantona, Dwight, Andy, Sheringham, Solskjaer. I'm used to like Rooney, Tevez. I'm used to Rooney, Saha. I'm used to those type of combinations of strikers because I've never liked when we just rely on one player. I've never liked that. He's a better version of Hoyland. That's what you're saying. He can at least control the ball. Okay. I mean, we'll look through some of his attributes in a minute. Big up Lawa Zoo. Big up. Appreciate the super chat. We can't go anywhere with this manager. Too rigid. 5 at the back. Facts, Lyle. Facts. If I see 5 at the back, I'm coming out against Amarin. I'm telling you now. Get this into your head, people. I'm not going to Old Trafford to watch 5 at the fucking back. Get that into your heads. I'm not going to Old Trafford to watch 5 at the back bullshit. I'm not here for that. I am not watching that shit. Trust me, I'm walking out of that stadium. I'm not watching that shit. He's really really failed that Coventry. You know, listen, this bit here is a bit unfair. Jim, is a bit unfair, this, because certain players in football, you get judged very quickly at certain clubs, especially in the championship. And then if you're not doing it, they get rid of you. But all you needed was a bit of time. And certain coaches and certain cultures just get the best out of you. Big up Sorry, PR always F the Glazers and Jim the Rat. Yes, Jonathan. Big up to you, John. Nuruddin, he is banging hat tricks against Casapala. I'm sure they're the equivalent of Exeter City. Yo, big up Alessandro. Alessandro's, that is a dagger and a half. I'm going to have to star that. Nuruddin, he's banging hat tricks against Casapia. I'm sure it's the equivalent to Exeter City. Yo. Nuruddin, if Jasim wanted Gyokeres, you'll be loving it. Stop trying to go against Ineos for everything. You see what I mean? There we go. Spotted one of the sheep people. United Ultra. Hey, are you this close from a bootlicker or this close from a sheep? I can't decide yet. Fuck Ineos and fuck the Glazers. No, I would not be saying that. I make judgments about players. I don't trust that fucking league. I've seen him. He's faster than him and he's stronger than everybody else in that league. Premier League is the ultimate test. Everybody gets humbled in the Premier League, my friend. So I'm just judging him to comparing what his attributes, how his attributes would be in a team that's fucking 15th. Yes, all United Ultra. Put there by your fucking boys, Ineos. Put there by your boys, Ineos. Yeah, but you don't like that anyway. But hey, welcome. Hope you smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Yeah, let's have a look at his other attributes. That's from what the notes that I made. It says he makes decoy moves. He steps and turns to deceive defenders and gain space. His anticipation is supposed to be good, allowing him to thrive on the blind side of finish. This is what they said one of his best attributes is. He's a good vision and passing range, allowing him to pick up the key passes in dangerous areas. And the other thing that somebody was liking about him, saying how he's energetic, pressing, and his willingness to contribute defensively. Has anybody watched him? Has anybody watched the Portuguese league? What's his hold-up play like? What is his hold-up play like? Somebody tell me, what is his hold-up play like? Because that's important. That is important as anybody. Hold-up play in the Premier League has to be A1. The ball can't be bouncing off you. You have to have a sore touch. Joe Beck says 18 of his 15 goals this season came from a penalties. 18 of his 50 goals this season came from penalties. Is that true? Is that really true? What striker do I want? That's a good question. What striker do I want? I'm going to tell you the player profiles. I want somebody who can hold up the ball. I want somebody who has got really good quick feet, but also a killer in the box. I want one-touch finish striker. I need somebody who can head the ball. Because buying in Burmo likes to cross him with his left foot. We need somebody who can head the ball, who can play in the air. We need that. Umbermo's biggest weapon for assist is having players. He whips the ball into the box with his left foot. We need somebody who can get at the end of the crosses and actually get it in there. We need a threat in the air on the attack from crosses. We need somebody like that. And I need somebody who can hold up the ball. They're the two of the biggest things. Yes, you have to know where the goal is to be able to finish. But can you bring others into play? Are you the type of striker that makes unselfish runs and creates space for other midfielders and attackers to score? Because the point of buying Cunha and Umbermo is to create space for them to be able to contribute goals. I just don't want this is the type of striker what I do not want. BT, I don't want somebody who just we all go to him for goals. No, I don't want that type of striker. I've never rated that type of striker. I see football totally different to most people. I don't want Manchester United to build around one striker. No, I want a striker who scores goals, but is also creator of space and brings. I want somebody who's going to bring the best out of Mbeumo and Cunha. And I mean somebody who's going to occupy the centre halves, who's going to be on the shoulder of the centre halves, so Cunha and Mbeumo get more opportunities. Ahmad, whoever, Bruno, people, other players who are attacking to get more space. That's as important as somebody banging it in, because we need the striker also has to be a facilitator of the team. Because if your striker is that, you score a lot more goals. You will score a lot more goals. So that's the type of striker I want. That's the type of striker I want. Victor Orca will cook in the Premier League. Okay, Samuel. Let me go back to the poll. Let me see how many of you voted. Because like I said, I could be wrong. I'm open to being wrong. Football is about opinion, people. Giddyfc, is Gyokeres that good? Question mark. 74 of you said yes. 26% of you have said no. So at the moment, I'm taking a beating. I'm taking a beating. But I'm trying to explain to you the types of strikers that I like. Ruud was fantastic, Ruud van Nistelrooy. But I never liked that single-minded striker. Never liked that. I liked when we had Hughes and Cantona. I loved Andy Cole and Dwight York, Sheringham, Solskjaer, Rooney, Tevez. I liked combination strikers. I don't like just a single striker. I like combination strikers. That's what I like. Like I said, I rate Osimhen. I mean, I will not be giving him all the money he needs. And again, Osimhen is also from another flipping fraud watch league. Serie A is a fraud watch league. It is. It's a fraud watch league. I like the striker. I tell you who I like. The striker from Monaco. The guy in Monaco, he's a good striker. He's a good striker. Nuruddin, all love from Nepal. You're big up to my people in Nepal, man. I've got an amazing scarf that my friend Alicia got me from Nepal when she was there. Incredible scarf. It's such a huge scarf, man. You know what? Yeah, man, you'll see me wearing it in the winter. I'll come here and wear it in the winter. Big up to every one of you people. Please smash a like. Big up Nuruddin from South Africa. Yo, big up to all my Southern African people. Make sure, people, you're checking out Saeed and the Big Six content. Make sure you're checking out. You're all over that one. You're all over Saeed over there on tour in Southern Africa. He's there. He's having it. Gyokeres last season at Coventry, league goal, 21 goals in 49 games. Went AWOL when it mattered most. Versus Luton in the playoffs. These are the facts. Wow. Alien Tenor. That's what I'm saying to you. Alien Tenor's coming. Big up, Carla Derbyshire. Big up to you, Carla. I hope you're well. Big up to you, Carla. Would he score in the positions that Hoyland Six get into? I don't know. We don't know. We don't know. They've struggled. Everybody can see they've struggled. I genuinely do think a lot of it with Hoyland is confidence. I really think, and I think that he's been played under the ground. I really think he's been played into the ground. And the biggest thing against Hoyland is that it's himself. Hoyland fights against himself. It's this UFC wrestling that he does with defenders. That saps energy out of you. You know, when you're holding him like he's drowning. Hoyland looks like when he's up there in the last third, like looks like he's drowning. That works against you, my friend. That works against you. You need to just breathe, relax, save your energy, come short, touch off the ball, get the first touch right, get it out of your feet, get it, run into the space, take first time shots. That's what we need to do. I don't rate that league. How many players came from Portugal and went to the best clubs in Europe in the last 25 years? Well, yeah, a lot of players did, but some of them were developed. And then you had some exceptional talents like Bernardo Silva. You had people like Ronaldo. Ronaldo's the one that comes to mind. But look at Leao. Leao and Milan, struggling, mate. Absolutely struggling. Can't take on anybody. Played for Portugal the other night, struggling. So let's not overhype that league as well. Let's not overhype. And also, like any league, that league will go up and down. There won't be moments in any league where they produce incredible players. And there'll be other times where they produce mediocre players. That can be said. But for me, One thing I always say, I've always said, is that, and it's simple, and I've always said this, the French league is the closest league to the Premier League instead of the physicality. I repeat for the people at the back, the French league is the closest league to the Premier League. If you're looking for wingers, if you're looking for strikers, if you're looking for defenders, if you're looking for midfielders. If you're looking for players, the level of intensity and the physicality, the French league is the closest thing to the Premier League. Facts. And the French league, in terms of quality, it's gone. In the last 7 years, it's gone down. It's having a bad time at the moment. It's having a bad time. Nuruddin, why are you honest thoughts on Zersky? Does he matched the pace of the league? Listen, he did, yeah. Towards the end, before he got injured, yeah, he did. I want you to think, right? Sabiso, I want you to think about it. Remember before the March International. So remember, he got booed. We all remember when he got booed. And he went off down the tunnel. He was crying. He was only a kid. He was emotional. Came back. And I think that was important for him, coming back from the tunnel to come and sit and watch the game. I think that was important for him. But after that, his physicality got a lot better. His touch got better. I genuinely thought, it's not just me, but many other content creators who watched the game closely, who studied the shit closely. We all thought, well, that's it, he's clicked now. Before the Match International, he was playing as a number 10, dropping into the spaces where Cunha is going to be playing, and he was picking up the ball. He was challenging. He was bullying people. He was getting on the ball. Yes, he was doing it. Was he missing chances? Yes. But his physicality 100% improved. And then Amorim dropped him. It was the Match International. He was doing great. And we looked better up the pitch because we could hold the ball. We had somebody who can hold the ball and bring people into play. Bring Ahmad into play. Bring Bruno into play. And then, I don't know what happened during that Match International. He got dropped. And then we went back to some shitty, mediocre football. Now we do. We need somebody to make them the space style. That's the thing why I disagree with you. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to disagree. You're just saying, you don't really need a striker like R9. No. I'm not asking for R9. I'm asking for somebody who can make space and link up the ball and play with them to connect with those two number 10s who are going to be playing narrower and inside. I expect Cunha and Mbeumo to play more narrow. And I expect our wing-backs to be given the width. Because I'm not going to that stadium and watching that bullshit 5 at the back. I'm not fucking watching 5 at the back. I'm not watching the system 5 at the back. I'm not. I want to see 3, 4, 2, 1. That's what I want to see. I'm not asking, nobody can ever be like R9. What I'm asking is somebody who can occupy defenders, who's got a bit about them, and who can hold up the ball, who can bring them into play and combine with them. Nah, it's not. It's just a lot more games in that because the Prem is more quality, but it has intensity. And sometimes the Championship, the level of quality is not there, but the intensity is there. You can see League Two. League Two is really physical. League Two is also very physical, but it's physical like in a Sunday League physical. I'm not even a United fan, but United should go and buy Sean Philip Mateta, loads of goals for Palace. Same age as Gyokeres, should be cheaper as well. Well, it is what it is. Ottoman destroys our wage structure, though. Listen, there ain't no wage structure, man. There's no wage structure. There isn't. Bring Ottoman. Yeah, we'll do that in a minute. We'll do that in a minute. We'll do that poll in a minute. But people, let's have a look how many likes we're on the video. Are we on 100 likes, 150 likes yet? Because if not, trust me, I might as well just get an early bath. Listen, well done. We're on 103. Let's get to 200 likes, people. We're 70. We're 90, 97 short of our target. 97 likes. 97 more likes. Let's go. Right. We'll change the poll in a minute. 158 of you have voted, but only 111 of you have liked the video. Like the video. It costs you absolutely nothing. Let's get the same people as voted to like the video, because the reason why I don't put the polls of you like the video yet is because I want to have a conversation with you. I want you to participate in the show. And that's why at the moment, me and my people, in my point of view, are getting hammered. 73% of you are saying, yes, he's that good. 26% of you saying he's not that good. So yeah, we're losing at the moment. Heavily, we're getting trounced. Those of us who don't think that he's that good. But let me get this, man. Big up Hatch. Hatch says Tottenham reach an agreement with Brahma and Bermo. 5-year deal, rising 75 million. Thomas Frank persuaded him both to join him at Spurs. Fabrizio. Is that the truth? Is that what's breaking right now? Is that what's breaking right now? Okay. Big up to you. Is that what's breaking right now? Big up to you. Big up Hatch. I like Hatch, man. Hatch is not messing about. Hatch is not messing about. He's not messing about, man. Big up to you. Yeah, the rumors are there, innit? They're there. And in football, you never really know either. That could happen. You never know in football. Never know in football, my friend. But thank you for the super chat. I appreciate you. Are you a Spurs fan by any chance? Hatch comes back and says, exclusive. Tottenham have offered higher wages to Umbermo, which was a deciding factor for Fabrizio Romano. Okay, thank you. I don't see that. I've not seen that anywhere. But hey, Hatch is the man in the know. We appreciate super chat. Overrated manager. What are you talking about? Of course I'm going to go to Old Trafford. Man United is part of me, mate. Part of me. I've been going since I was 10 years old, mate. I don't know what point you're making, sheep. You sound like sheep to me. I can't critique what I'm watching. Is that what you're telling me? I can't critique and say, I'm not watching bullshit. I won't be going, if you're playing 5 at the back, I will not be going seriously. I won't be going to games. I will not, because it's just a pile of shit. I've never seen Manchester United in my life play 5 at the fucking back until fucking Jose bought that bullshit in where we're defending like dogs. Defending like dogs anytime we came against a big team. Low blocking the shit out of even shit teams. I will never forgive the fan base for saying Lukaku was shit. Both seasons scored 20 goals. Mupsy, he was shit. I'm sorry, Mupsy. I'm sorry, Mupsy. See, certain people, certain fans are just about the goals. I'm not just about the goals. I like the whole package. It all depends on how you see football. All depends on how you see football. Some fans just like a goal anger, somebody who's going to be there. No, I like a striker who's involved in the ball. Lukaku's touch was fucking horrendous. It was so bad. He was putting balls through to the opposition, setting the opposition striker up. Can you imagine having a worse touch? Your touch being so bad that you're in danger to our defense because you try to control a ball, but the ball goes through our defense and the other striker's having a shot on goal. Let's not be revision historians, man. His touch was horrendous. Lukaku's first touch was dog shite. Was absolute dog shite. Turned like a double-decker bus. Everything was slow motion with Lukaku. Yes, but when he got the chance, could he finish? Yes, he could finish. If he got the ball on his left-hand side, he could finish. Yes. But I like the whole package. I like a striker with a whole package. ability to hold the ball up, ability to create goals by yourself, ability to bring people into play, ability to combine with teammates. Hoyland, I have a contract till 2030. I expect to play for Manchester. I'm looking forward to going on a summer vacation. Then I will fully be dedicated to the project that's underway. Yeah, big up to him. Hoyland, I know I can get much out of the reading things. I know the facts are. I know what the facts are, and that's it. I have a contract with Manchester United, and I expect to play there. So I'm just getting ready for the summer vacation. Yeah, big up to him. Like I said to me, he's overplayed, and somebody needs to just coach him and say, stop wrestling with defenders. Come short, hold up the ball, hold up play, lay it off. Come on, just do it. Nunes, Ramos are examples how poor the Portuguese league is. Yeah, we're just talking about strikers. I think the Portuguese league produces really good midfield players. I really think that it produces really good midfield players. Look at Vitinha, look at Neves, look at Paulinho. They produce really good midfield players. But all leagues are on fraud watch to me, except for the French league, because the French league for me is physical. You don't get that much time in the French league either. You're not getting that much space. No, that's what I'm saying to you. I don't think they are weak. I think they produce fantastic midfielders, but I don't know that they produce incredible strikers. I actually think Nunes is not that bad. I just genuinely think Liverpool put too much pressure on him. I really think that. Oh my God. So you disagree with somebody and you're calling them a jackass. Brilliant. You sound like proper sheep, my friend, but thanks for tuning in. Ruben Amorim is keen for a fresh start this summer after 6 months of firefighting since his appointment in November. That means having new signings ready and available ahead of the preseason. Well, we'll see. We'll see if they give him the preseason, innit? Nuruddin, you need to have words with the Man MFC panel. They're fully gassing Ineos and Radcliffe now. Nah, mate, no gassing them. No gassing Ineos, mate. Man, the Ineos are responsible for us finishing 15th, JM, Ineos are responsible. So no man can gas whatever they want. But you know what? This channel, they can do whatever they want in it. But on this channel, I keep it 100%. We stay focused. It was Ineos that took us to fucking 15. Ineos and Glazers that took us to 15. Don't worry, Nuruddin. You'll be doing the Benicelli after game week 1. Yeah, big up Ivan. Osman is the ideal choice. But let's go into it. Let's see how many people voted. So we've lost the first vote. We've lost that vote. Nearly, yeah, actually, you know what? 4 more people vote, then we'll do the new vote. The new vote would be, who would you take, Osimhen or Gyokeres? That'll be the new vote. The new poll. Sorry, we'll vote on that. But yeah, people, let's get to 200 likes already for the video, man. Come on. We are 70 likes short, 70 likes away from 200. 200 likes. Let's go. Let's go, people. Let's go. Name a striker. There isn't any of that strikers around now. There ain't that any strikers that I'm like, wow, this striker's unbelievable. There ain't that many strikers around, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. There ain't that many strikers around that I'm going, wow, they're unbelievable. There ain't. I agree. Gyokeres is not all that. I would prefer Mateta. Well, one thing with Mateta, we know what he can do. We've watched him week in, week out in the Premier League. I think it's hard to call with Gyokeres. He might be prolific it might be for or defenders that are just quick will run rubbing into dead areas. I personally think he'll bag 20 to 30 goals. Well, that's good. Daria, that's good. That's good then. That is good. That 20 goals in the Premier League is good. 20 goals in the Premier League is really good these days. Northern, yeah, you told me that already, bro. We already got that. People are gassing people. But yeah, anyway, people, let's close it. So there we go. Yes, 200 of you have voted. Right, we've lost. Those of us who are making the argument have lost. So let me just go in here quickly. Those of us who are making the argument have lost. People smash the like on the video. So the poll that we did, we asked the question, Giddyfc, is Gyokeres that good? 74% of you have said yes. 26% of you said no. So I'm part of the 26% that doesn't really, is not getting a bit too giddy and gassed about him. And because I don't trust that league. I don't trust that league. And I don't trust his attributes. I really don't trust his attributes that would bang. And in a shit team like Manchester United, we have to feed on scraps. That's another thing as well. If Manchester United had super creative midfielders, if we had an amazing, super creative midfielders, then I'd be like, yeah, what it is. Just waffling shot from Haas as instead comes out with his mouth. I don't know what you're talking about. Manchester United new contact with Victor Ira. Victor got Gyokeres camp last week to be informed on his situation. Fabricio. Okay. Would you get Sesko? I rate Sesko. I rate that Eteteke. Is that how you pronounce it? Or Walter Maid? Yeah, there you go. This guy knows it. He says, I will get Sesko. Iteteke. Iteteke. Is it how do you pronounce it? I never can fucking pronounce that guy's name. Or Walter Maid. I don't know who Walter Maid. Where does he Walter Maid play? I like that Etikeke. Is it Etikeke? I like him. He's got skills, man. He can link. He's dangly. He can play. Nuruddin, what are your thoughts on Sesko to match the Yeah, I think he does. I think he matches the Premier League. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I think everybody knows that. I think he was just having us on. But people, yeah, we got a new poll. Big up to everybody who voted. Looks like we lost that vote. New poll, end this poll. The new poll is this. Let's get the new poll up quickly. New poll. Who would you prefer? Would you prefer? How do you pronounce? One second, people. I'm just getting a new poll ready. I'm just getting a new poll up. Just getting a new poll up, people. Make sure I spell Pete. You know, I'm dyslexic, so I need to spell his name properly, man. Osimhen or Gyokeres? Who would you prefer, people? As the number 9, the number 9 at OT next season. There you go. Get voting, people. Get voting. Get voting. Get voting. Let's go. Let's get voting, people. I agree about Gyokeres. He's already played in England. And why weren't the big clubs and the media talking about him then? You know what? Sometimes it's not about how people talk about you. We've got to get rid of the deadwood too, but where are the academy graduates? I don't know. No, right. I think Jonathan Burkhardt at Mainz is a great striker. Check him out when you have the time. Okay, I'll check him out now. I'll check him out now. Big up to Jarvis. People, please make sure you are checking out Tactical Devils on YouTube. Make sure we're 100 and something short, just over 100 short of subscribers where they can monetize properly. So yeah, so please make sure you subscribe. After this day, you can go and subscribe to that channel. Brilliant content. 9 o'clock tonight. You've got Stu and Jarvis breaking it down. They break everything down. You'll get all the latest transfer and Manchester United news. That's where you got to go to at 9 o'clock tonight. So let me just check this striker that he sent me. Jonathan Burke. Okay. Let's check him out, people. Let's check him out. So there we go. Jarvis has told us to check this player out. This player out. So we're checking him out, people. So let me get what information I've just found. He's a main striker. Mainz. He plays for a team in Germany. Mainz. Striker, standout player in the Bundesliga, particularly for goal scoring ability. He has earned a call up from the German national team due to his impressive performance. His notable stats include his high expectation XG. Oh God, he's not an XG emergency. And goals per 90, indicating that he's prolific scorer. Let's have a look at his strengths, yeah? Goal scoring. Burkhardt is known for his ability to find the back of the net. He's got 18 goals in the league last season for Mainz. Don't tell me about his XG. Bundesliga, he's made his Bundesliga debut in 2018. At 18, he's continued to develop current scoring high rate. National team call up. Yeah, so it looks like he's a young coming striker. Young up and coming striker. While his aerial duel success rate and frequency of hitting the target with shots rank low, his expected XG and goals per game per 90 make him stand out, as his potential is ranked in both metric amongst the best in the league. So yeah, he's a bit of an XG agent. And yes, Jarvis, we're not a big fan of the XG agents. But yeah, people, go and check out Jarvis. Go and check out this channel, Tactical Devils. 9 o'clock tonight. You should be tuning into that. He's saying, bigging you all up. Mbeumo has made his preference to join Manchester and clear all suitors that are aware reports of Spurs hijack. Mbeumo's now premature. Hatch put in 2 super chats telling us that he's going the other way. Manchester are solely focused on to agree with fee with Brentford. Yeah. And Mbeumo and Ahmad are not the same. No, they're not the same. They're not the same. They're quite a different type of players. Garnacho wants to continue in the Premier League in January. He asked management to not accept the Napoli bid offer for him, even though United were ready to do so. There you go. He knows where he wants to go. 90 key monster that collected the ball in his own half, ran the goal, created dangerous attacking against City and Arsenal. Gets the nod ahead of Isaac in Sweden. Overrated, innit? Okay, well, that's how you see it, bro. He's 90 kg monster that collected a ball in his own half and ran the goal, ran at the goal and created dangerous chances. Well, there you go, bro. There you go. People rating. We lost. Listen, you won. El Jim, you won. You won the poll. 74% of you are saying we're talking Macca. 26% of us, you told us we're talking Maccas. You won the argument. You think he's all that. That's what matters. It's democracy in here. If I wanted United to sign Sesko from when he joined Salzburg, if Arsenal get him and we get Gyokeres, I'll be pissed. Yeah, I rate him. I really rate Sesko. I actually expected him to develop a lot more further than he's developed already. Why we are going for Mbeumo and Ahmad literally the same profile? We're doing Ahmad next season, another season with a win back, wasting Ahmad's career. I don't know. I'd rather have Ahmad as a win back than what we have at the moment. Genuinely, that's what I'd rather have. I'd rather have Ahmad. Nuruddin, do you think Zerski might be sufficient with Mbeumo, Cunha, new flanks? Yeah, I think it could be. I think there might be times where we might have to play. Yeah, certain games we might have to play Xerxes up for him. But that's if he's still here, because a lot of rumours are saying he's going back to Italy. And I wouldn't want that. I think majority of the fan base have liked how he's bounced back from the deep, the way that he was booed, how he came back from that. He's showing a lot of character. So a lot of people like Zerski. In the stadium, everybody's singing his name. Oh, Joshua Zerski. Oh, Joshua Zerski. That rings around Old Trafford. Supermendi looked class in the game for Spain. Arsenal have a player there. Yeah. The problem is that the fan base excited. It gets Glinios out, win, lose, draw, no matter who we sign. Fuck them. There you go, Simba. Simba, that's the message, bro. I'm gonna steal that and put it in a tweet. Someone wants 400 grand in a week. That's what the rumors are. People, let's see if we got how many likes. Let me see how many. Have we got 200 likes yet? Let me have a look. See if we got 200 likes yet. Because some of you are taking the biscuit. It costs you absolutely nothing. We've been live now for an hour. And you guys, I'm not even like the video. We've not even got 200 likes. I don't know what's going on out here. At this moment in time, the poll, Ottoman is winning. It's close. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very close. It is close. It's 54% in your Ottoman and 46% Gyokeres. So, yeah, 46% Gyokeres, ahead by 9, it's Ottoman, 53% now. People, let's get to that 200 likes. Come on. It costs you absolutely nothing. All I'm asking you to subscribe to the channel if you're new and smash a like on the video. Nuruddin, did Ineos buy Anthony, Sancho, and Rasmus? Well, they were in the building. Yes, they were in the building. Yeah. Yeah, they were in the building. They were. They knew what players Manchester United were signing. They were. By the time that we signed those players, they already did their review. Dodgy Dave already did his strategic review. Now, you know what? I've been hearing the guy is really problematic. He's got too many. He's too injury prone now. He's getting to that age. He's too injury prone. Yeah, man. Big up to everybody. Yeah, Alien Tenno. Yeah. Sorry. Let me have a look. Yeah, you can come on, jump on, and we'll be live for the next 20 minutes. So jump on, yeah. I want to hear what you think. Sorry, I'm trying to be a professional and stay off my phone and make sure that I'm fully focused on the stream, Alien Tenno. So I'm not checked. I'm not seeing your message. Just sent it to you. Big up, Peter. Just in Manchester United. If Manchester United sell Andrew Onana, they will go for Emilio Martinez. I really. Ikitike. How the hell do you pronounce that name, man? God. Yo, big up, man. How do you pronounce that name? Oh, Ekatiki. There you go. Ekatiki. I can say that. There you go. Ekatiki. Ekatiki. Yeah. Ekatiki. He's a good player, man. He's a good player. Even though the German league is a bit of a fraud watch as well. It's a bit of a fraud watch in that league. Big up, Peter. How you doing, Pete?
Big up, Dino.
How we doing?
All right, my man. You okay?
You had a nice day. Having a nice Monday.
Yeah, not too bad. You know.
Like over there in that part.
Pissing around, with things, getting things done. We're kind of doing bits of decoration. Got a new couch coming. Should have come next week. Been delayed till July. She's having fucking kittens. You know what I mean? But you know what, Dino? I've been listening to the chat. Now, I mean, look, here's my take. I suppose face value, if you look at things at face value, Gyokeres is better than Oyland, of course. But then you got to look at the league he scored his goals in. Now, the Championship is, when he played for Coventry, is you would say, a better league than the Portuguese Premier Liga. I'm sorry, but it is. It's just a better league. Yeah. I'll throw one player's name there. It was supposed to be the dog's bollocks in Portugal. Done nothing when he came to Chelsea. Felix. Done nothing. Yeah. So these players look good in lesser leagues. When they come to the English leagues, they get slashed. Yeah. Anyway, that said, okay, if we get Gyokeres, he wants him. Now, where's the problem with putting, as we say in England, putting all your eggs in one basket? What happens if Gyokeres gets injured? What do we do then? What do you do then? Your A game has just gone down the shitter. Now, wouldn't it be more prudent if you cast your mind back, Dino, a couple of seasons ago, Man City won the Premiership and they didn't have an out-and-out striker before they bought Erling Haaland. Yeah. And I know this sounds crazy what I'm going to say now because they won a treble with Erling Haaland. But I think Man City have malfunctioned since Haaland's been in the team. I think he disrupts their fluid way of football. Now, to me, it'd be prudent to get players, if we'll talk about, okay, we'll say Bruno, whatever, Bruno, you get Kunis coming in, you get Bueno. Now, you could throw a player in there, Xavi Simons. I'm back to him again. Now, these players, Dino, can play in a wide range of areas. So if one player gets injured, they can fill in for the other player, if you understand what I'm saying in chat, yeah? So if you have one focal point, Gyokeres, and he gets injured, you're then scrambling to formulate a winning team because you've got no backup. It's as simple as that. And I've said it there. He's got a worse tackling rate than Paul Scholes. I'm being serious when I say this. Gyokeres has got a worse tackling rate than Paul Scholes, and Paul Scholes was shit at tackling. So that means, to me, when you look at his lower stats, his attacking stats are off the charts, but his defending stats are non-existent. So basically, when we attack, if we get Gyokeres, hypothesizing, if we get Gyokeres, we're attacking, we lose possession, one little diagonal ball will cut us through, which is what happened to us last season playing.
I saw another stat, Pete, where it says his pressing stats is a pressing monster. But let me just answer Mohammed. Mohammed says, Nuruddin, what makes you feel that Gyokeres ain't right striker for us? For me, it's the hype, too much hype, one. Two, it's the league he plays in, bro. I don't trust the league. And when I've watched him in that league, he's stronger and quicker, and he's got more time and space. You don't get that time and space in the Premier League.
No, you don't.
The Premier League, it's a fucking humbler. Every coach gets found out. Every player gets found out. So that's why I'm saying to you, we know what we're going to get with Mateta. We know what we're going to get with Mateta.
Yeah.
But I hope he comes and shuts me up. But I'm just saying to you, he's a lot stronger and a lot faster than everybody else in that league.
Yeah.
And in
And
the
he's
Premier League,
Premiership
that's
proven,
normal.
Dino. You know what, Dino? You got to look at this, mate. Yeah, you have to look at this. Yeah, Gyokeres was a trainee, a junior at Brighton, and he didn't even get a game for Brighton. Now, Brighton are well known for developing young players and bringing them on. So if you don't even get a game for Brighton, I'm sorry, like you're not up to it. And can I just answer something? Morgan TMDK said, strikers tackling, this guy's done was fuck. Well, strikers do tackle, mate. That's how they win the ball and score. You can't put it on the plate for them all the time. So maybe you should, I don't know, go watch fucking basketball instead, mate.
Looks like he's never watched Tevez. He's never watched Aguero. He's never watched.
No, exactly.
You know what I mean? He never watched players like him. He would hunt people down. I've never watched Rooney.
This exactly, Rooney. Dino. Yeah, this is it. This is it.
He's never watched. You know what I mean? Dwight York and them, like when Andy Cole, hurrying people, Ian Rush. You know what I mean? There's all type of strikers who will close defenders down and win the ball off them.
It's like Jonathan Polk's just saying there, Dino, to me, excuse me, Peter, PSG does not play a pure central striker. It's all about the playing style and the hammering style. It's too fucking rigid. Yeah, of course. We've seen it in the Champions League final. PSG bopped Inter Milan off the park because they just played a pure passing game. Everyone was drilled. They knew what they was doing. And let's make no bones about it. They've got individual brilliance. Vitina, Dembele, just to name a few. Yeah,
but they play as a team. The reason why they won is because they play as a team.
Exactly, Dino. Exactly, yeah. They do. They play as a team. You can have 11 of the best players in the world, but if they can't gel as a team, you're not going to win anything with them. No. And I don't think Gyokeres is that. You know what? I want us to go and sign Gyokeres now for 70 million and for him to flop. I bet someone on the channel a couple of days ago, he won't score 20 goals in the Premiership. Forget about cup games. I'm saying in the Premiership, he won't score 20 goals, and he won't. And if he does, the £100 I'll give to a charity of your choice. The guy wouldn't take the bet, yet he's banging on about Gyokeres. Seriously, if he's your boy, you won't take a bet for charity. Get the out of it, man. But you know he's not the guy. He's not the guy. He's not the guy. Like, I could be wrong, but I'm 61 years old. I'm too long in the tooth to see a football player who can do things. But
you've seen it all, Pete. You've seen it all.
Well, the thing is, Dino,
big up to Tactical Devils.
They're going on, right? Look, people are saying get players what Amarin wants, what he needs to, get his style of football on the go. We've just done this with Eric Ten Hag. We've just been through this with Eric Ten Hag, and it's epically failed. I know he's won 2 trophies, yeah, and by hook or crook, he's won them. Great, but the point is, we're going to make the same mistake again, and this time it's going to cost us even more money.
I mean, it's
ridiculous. To have a vanity project with another manager who probably, come Crimbo, will be sacked.
There you go. But listen, let me just read this out. Big up to Tactical Devils. They're going to be live at 9:30 because of the Norway international game tonight. Big up to Jarvis. And he says, we're 77 subscribers away from 1,000. And when they get to 1,000, they'll be able to properly monetize. So the least you can do, people, is go over there after the show and subscribe to that channel. Yeah, they'll be live at 9:30. One of the best YouTube shows about United on YouTube. Big up.
Should I just say this quick, Dino? Stories just put a comment there. I'm in the 60s, in his 60s, I presume. I'm in the 60s, and I can see a footballer. You're wrong. Well, okay, that's your opinion, mate. But I'll tell you another thing, mate. The people on the Brighton board can see football players. They buy them for 5 million and bang them on for 100 million. So you tell me I'm wrong there, like with them. He's called Casado, who was offered to Man United.
Yeah.
I bet you didn't see him coming, though, did you?
Yeah.
There you go. Danny Welbeck's banging it in for Brighton. ex-Man United player, Danny Welbeck. You know what? Don't bother getting Gyokeres. Get Danny Welbeck back.
If he was 3 years younger, I would have. Because it looks like he's got rid of all this injury proneness. Yeah. Listen, I don't want him to flop, though. Simba, if we get him, I want him to succeed, but I don't want him to flop. I'm just talking about, I just explained to you lot the type of profile striker I like. The type of profile striker that I like and love are strikers who bring the team, make the team play better. These other teammates around them play better. And that was Louis Saha. That was Terry Sheringham. That was Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. That was Andy Cole. That was Eric Cantona. That was Mark Hughes. Yeah. That's what I'm used to.
Paul Yorkie.
Even a Martial. At his height, Martial was setting up goals and scoring goals. So that's what I'm used to.
You know what, Dino? People think they know football, like, because they stat pad. You know what I mean? They do the stat pad, like, you know what? You're looking at the...
Just 1 second, hold that thought there. Khalid, is it true out of the 50 goals he scored, 18 of them were penalties? Can you check that stat out for me, please, Khalid? Chief Editor, United Real Therapy. I beg you, please. Go ahead, Pete.
Well, the thing is, Dino, someone said in the comment, players can develop, of course. Okay, then. Here's the thing, Someone said players can develop. When players leave another team who are looking good, what happens to them when they come to Man United? They de-evolve. They don't evolve. They de-evolve.
They fucking turn into fucking ice and start melting.
Exactly. This won't change until the Glazers are gone, because it's something rancid. We over 700 employees have lost their livelihood. You got Sir Rat saying we're broke, blah blah blah. We need to get Champions football. Next minute, we haven't even sold any players. We're going to be ripping £150 million on players. It's like you taking the piss out of us, or what? Like, seriously, do you think we're mugs? We can't see through your shenanigans, what you're doing. Get the fuck out of it.
Well, you know what? To support the argument, what you were saying earlier, Pete, alternative facts that PSG won with a false 9, the treble. Ramos was banging in goal in Portugal for Benfica, but can't get off the bench at PSV.
But the thing is, Dino, right, you look at PSG, go back a couple of years. They had Mbappe, supposed to be, a great player. I've never rated Mbappe. I know he's got the goals and that, but I just think if you're trying to categorize Mbappe in the same category as Messi and CR7, you're smoking shit, like, because he's never as good as him. He's never as good as Maradona or players like that. He's not like, I'm not saying he's a crap player. He's a good player. Or is he a superstar? Is he shit? So you had Mbappe.
Who's that?
Mbappe. You had Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi at PSG. Couldn't win the Champions League. Luis Enrique came in. Let's get rid of this shit. Let's not play superstar football. Let's actually play football.
As a team.
Yeah. Boom. They see it.
When that team took 2 years to develop.
Dave Matisse is saying to me, Mbappe is a world beater. Yeah, but he's not a European Champions League winner, though, is he? With PSG, which was what he was bought to do. That's the point I'm making. He was bought for a specific job, and he didn't fulfill it. Now he's gone to Real Madrid thinking, okay, I'll activate cheat code and get one with Real Madrid. You get what I'm saying, do you know?
Pete, this is a new one. Billy G says, big up Nura, I'm a Chelsea fan. I would advise Nicholas Jackson. He's natural on the ball and off the ball. He works like a dog, runs until his kit's dirty. That's the best troll. That's the best troll. You get the best troll. To be fair, he's been injured this season, but I think he's got some qualities, but he just sometimes, honestly, he'll do all the work, and then the last bit that he needs to do, he just doesn't score.
Obviously, obviously Bruno has just won the that European thing, whatever it's called,
The,
with
the, the,
Ronaldo. You know,
the League of
Ronaldo's
Nations
crying,
was
grabbing all the headlines, you know what I mean? And it's like,
it's the League of
mate, it's a
Nations.
tin pot cup. You know what I mean? You've won a tin pot European Cup. Like, no one gives a flying fuck about it. Like, seriously. There's
Hey,
only two competitions, a World Cup and the Euros. Or
Peter,
obviously,
Peter, we've got Jim the Rat. Jim the Rat is saying hello to us.
get
He
in,
said, "Pick
Jim.
up
Come on.
and the red you're going
Sack
for
me,
him." No,
Jim.
we're not. Okay, yeah, fucking, you're gonna sack us. Are you here to sack us? Fuck off.
Sack us. But you know what I mean, Dino? Yeah. Now, I mean, the thing is, you know, at the end of the day, we don't know what's going on with Ronaldo. Whether this shenanigan deal was with Saudi was real or what, like, we don't know, do we? You know what I mean? But, you know, any sane human being would look at a 30-year-old player and someone wants to give you £100 billion for him. It's not even a computation in your brains, Dino, is it? It's like, yeah, there you go, take him. Here's the money. Because we can then, because like you say, there's always the next player. A player can get injured. His career can come to an end in one tackle. Seriously, you can. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And when someone's offering you £100 million right there, right now, irrespective of the age of the player, I'm sorry, but you take it. You take it. Like, it doesn't matter whether the player wants to stay or not. It's like, you go in, mate. That's it. You're off. But there you go.
Yeah. Pete, we need a new goalkeeper. Let's move on to the goalkeepers now.
Ter Stegen, free, Dino. On a free, Ter Stegen, take him.
Is he on a free?
Yeah, he's leaving on a free.
He's just come back from a major injury, though, isn't it? He's been missing majority of the season, hasn't he?
He's played well, Dino. He's played well these last few games.
Has he? Would you take him?
Yeah, he has. He's played well. He's made some real good saves, especially when Portugal in that European Championship, just when they beat Germany 2-1. Germany went 1-0 up. And when they were 2-1 down, he made 3 outstanding saves. Ter Stegen, he did. Seriously, he kept the score down for them, made it respectable. And he's on a free. Get him. Season keeper, Dino.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I would get him and get that Senna kid, that Belgium goalkeeper. If I was going to get to Stegen, I would get him and the Senna. I would get that Senna kid as well. I really like that Senna kid. He looks like he's got physicality. And he's got the attributes that I think will go down really well at United. I love Costa. Costa's a dream. Costa, I love Diego Costa.
Too much.
I love Diego Costa.
Dino.
Yeah,
you're not going to get him for cheap, are you? Costa, he's not.
No.
Especially now winning that final, his stock's gone up again, hasn't it?
Yeah.
You know, well, that's it. You know, what can you do? I mean, if I was on the Man U board now and I had, say, 130 million a blow, you know what I'd do, you know? I'm being serious when I say this. I'll be on the blower, Crystal Palace. I want, I'll say 150 million. I want Dean Henderson. I want Matt Gui. I want Wharton, and I want Mateta. There's 150 million on a couple of players and all. Shake hands. Seriously, I would. In fact, I'd go one further. I'd take the manager and all.
B, you're a madman. B, you're a madman, I swear to God.
It's Faxo, Dino, isn't it? I mean, Glasner's a better manager than Amarin. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Jim's come back.
If you look at it from this season, if you go from this season in the Premiership, forget about what Amarin's done in Premier League. Yeah, forget about what Glasner done. In the Premiership, Glasner's finished. He's clapped Amarin twice. He's done the double on him. Yeah. He's won the FA Cup and he finished above Man United. So if you look at it on face value, Glasner is a better manager than Amarin. Or if people don't want to see it that way, then you don't want to see it that way. But these are the facts.
They are facts, Peter. Peter, Jim's talking to you.
Jim, yeah, Nuruddin Peter thoughts on hammering formation. I feel it's more like a back five rather than a back three. Maybe it'll work with one game a week, similar to Conte when he was at Chelsea. And top eight, yeah, I mean, that's fair comments. Maybe, yeah. Look, maybe, yeah. That only the Premiership to worry about. Obviously, you've later on in the season you've got Carabao Cup and FA Cup, which is standard for any team. But maybe, yeah, it could work. But here's the problem. Dino's seen this at Man United, and I've seen it. And this is what you don't see, guys, when you're actually at the games, because you're eye up and looking at all the play. TV cameras don't show you this. A single diagonal ball crucifies this team. Seriously. Teams wait for the fullback, the right wing backs to push forward, and they just pop a simple diagonal ball, and it just kills us. It just kills us. Because then when you've got three at the back, they can't cover the space. They get over flooded by the other team, flooding the midfield. They put a diagonal ball to one of the wingers, and the next minute you're on the back foot, and everyone's giving it this and that. Where are we going? Done. You're done. And you've seen it with the results. That's not my opinion. Go check the results. They're there to see. So will Amarin make it? If he doesn't tweak his formation, no, I don't think he will. But where he found.
It's not the formation, it's the system. It's the system. It's not the formation, it's the system, Pete.
Well, think is Dino, look.
The system is too defensive.
Answer the fucking phone. And answer the phone.
I guess Pete's missus is Amarin. Is she a United fan or who's she support?
They're my wife's Middlesbrough fan.
Okay, now, hey?
I know. You thought it was fucking bad for us, Dino. And thingy, Michael Carrick's just got sacked, hasn't he? At Middlesbrough.
Yeah.
For not getting them in the champions and in the Premiership in the playoffs. So,
yeah. Yo, big up.
The thing is, Dino,
one second, Pete. Big up Bangnam and says, Nuruddin, it seems you always try to be the first with the takes. Listen, this is Takes FC. This is the United Real Therapy. It says what it says on the tin, bro. We do what it says on the pin. We're real. So we ask real fucking questions. We're not like, nah, sheep. Or we're not bootlickers that in here. We ask the questions that needs to be asked.
Yeah.
Is Gyokeres all that? Now, we did a poll, and looks like 26% of us lost. 74% said, no, he is all that. So that's where we're at. And at this moment in time, with a new poll, 150 nearly voted. It's 53 has gone the other way. 48% say Osimhen. They will take Osimhen. And 52% said they'll take Gyokeres. So that's what we're doing. We're asking the real questions.
But the thing is, Dino, yeah, right. The thing is this, yeah. I was reading a comment on some football interviewer a couple of days ago, and he said one of the problems with Man United is we kind of play with inverted wingers, which means they kind of drive at the goal more than going outwards to the byline and banging a cross in. Yeah, Man United don't score a lot of headers in open play. These are the facts. We can score headers from free kicks and corners, aka Casemiro. Yeah, but in open play, fluid play, we don't get wide and ping the ball across for people to head it in. Yeah. If you're going to play with inverted wingers, and you need that, like you say, this is why he wants Gyokeres, is that central striker to take the ball. Yeah. Now, this is what Rasmus Dolan used to do for us, and no one passed him the ball. Dino, did they?
No.
You know what I mean? You're playing the same football. You think Gyokeres is going to solve the problem? Well, I'll tell you what, chat. Newsflash: First of all, you got to get the ball past here. You know what I mean? And that's it. And, you know, I'll say it now. Ahmed on the wing, he does clip the ball back. But when he drives forward, he goes for goal. He's not going to cut it across to a striker. He goes for glory. Same as Garnacho. They go for glory. And that's it. This is why I know Rasmus Højlund probably wasn't up to the job. We'll be kind to him in that respect. But the point is, if you don't get the ball knocked to you, Dino, you can't score, can you?
No.
You know what I'm saying? You could be the best striker in the world. If you don't get past the ball, you ain't going to do it. And I think this is, you know, the way he wants to play in the Premiership. Hammering. I know Gyokeres came from his system. Dino, the defenders will just be waiting for Gyokeres. Like, they'll just be waiting. They'll sit with one midfielder. Every team will sit with one midfielder, whether they play 4-3-3, 3-4-2, or 3-2-3-1. They will have one midfielder on the 18-yard box just waiting for that ball to go to Gyokeres, and they'll take him out. Simple as that.
Yeah. Big up to the chat letting us know about it. So big up Andrew said, Nuruddin, will you check out Nathan Salt's tweet about Heaven Police? And there we go. We do it because we're a community. We do it. So this is Nathan's tweet. Nathan says, really interesting this. Aiden Heaven doing some personal coaching game study with coach Andy Magnum. Players of but Heaven is busy working.
Yeah.
And apparently he's watching strikers' movements and stuff like that. So
yeah.
If you click
that's
on the
his craft out, Dino, isn't it? But if you remember, Dino, a couple of seasons back, when we went on tour, Anthony Langer was doing that.
Yeah. So
in the gym and doing things, remember?
But this one, he's teaching him about positioning. I think you can see he's teaching him about positioning and where to be. This young coach is working with him, and he can see he's got the TV up. He's showing him in-game stuff, and he's doing.
I'm not gonna lie, Dino, he's a big bastard, him, Evan, isn't he?
Yeah, he's a big lad. He needs to fill out though. I can't wait for him to fill out next year. Yeah. You know, do a bit in the gym, not too much, because that'll slow him up. But when he fills out, you know, people can feel his physicality then. Big up Antrim for putting us onto that. We've checked it out. And Nathan carries on and says, let me just go back over here. I think Nathan.
I'll just say this, Dino, quick. Morgan TDK used to be a fucking shitty video cassette tape back in the 80s, by the way. So I don't know whether you know that, mate, with your name. He goes, this guy, meaning me, should support Crystal Palace. Everything at the club is a good manager, play system, everything bad at Man United. You know what, mate? I was support Man United while you were still in your dad's ball sack, mate. Seriously, I was, mate. Don't go there with me. I'll mentally destroy you, like, seriously.
Listen, it's all banter. It's all banter. But yeah, have some respect for Peter, people. You need to have some respect.
I bet the guy's never even been to Old Trafford. Get the fuck out of it, man. Seriously.
Yeah. Big up. Jim says, thank you for the input, Pete. And always hit the likes, people, and free Palestine, Congo, Sudan, and all the oppressed. Facts. That's what we're doing on this channel. But people, let me update you in the poll. Whether it's Ottoman, who you prefer, Ottoman or Gyokeres, is really close. At this moment in time, is 47% Ottoman and 53, well, up ahead by a couple of points is Gyokeres. Gyokeres with 54 points. 54 points. And we're 7 likes away from 200 likes. 7 likes away, people. 7 likes away. But Peter,
I think we need to talk about our defense. I think we're in big problems. I do. We've got on the left wing, we got Amas, and you know Dallo can go right or left wing. You know, he can either turn up or not. Obviously, Dorgu, I like Dorgu, but it was his first season. It was a bit brutal, but he'll learn. He'll come on. You know what I mean? There's a player in him there. I've had centre backs, Harry Maguire, Micho. I need a crutch, Martinez, because I think he's done. Do you know? I think Martinez is done. Yeah, we got Matthias De Ligt. He's not the most sound of players. We've got Lenny Yoro, who's a young player. He had a bit of a indifferent season. You know, he looked good in parts. And that.
He finished strong, didn't he, Pete?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, like you say, Dino, you can forgive players when they come in to the Premiership because it's a different beast of a league. That they're a bit indifferent because
I thought at some games he looked incredible. I thought
he did, yeah.
Games,
but
and it's only
that's our centre backs.
He's only a teenager still. Yeah. And I said it the other night, Pete.
That's
Where were you the other
backs.
night? Pete, I talked about it the other night. I said, all of you getting giddy with Cunha and Mbermo. We need a centre back. We need two, preferably.
We need two. Do you know?
Yeah,
we need two centre backs.
And yeah, we do. Because not even that, the three you talked about are all injury prone. De Ligt, Maguire, and Martinez, all injury prone. And Yoro's had some injuries this season as well. But his body's still growing in it. He's getting used to the physicality. But big up Ronaldo. Ronaldo says here, I prefer Alexandra Nubel over Andre ter Stegen. If Manchester United choose to chase German goalkeeper, you should go for Mike Mannion. He's very injury prone for a goalkeeper. Unai Simon, he's a very goalkeeper. Jack Oblak, he's a great goalkeeper. Alex Merritt or Diego Costa or Dimerik Livakovic. Yeah. Big up people. Listen, we got 200 likes here. The system 3-4-3 not work in the Premier League. George Oliver Venezuela says that. I don't know. We've seen it work, but the wing backs cannot be sitting back and making it a back five. You have to have athletic three centre backs who can go out to the wide areas quickly and defend the wide areas. That's what you need.
You know what, Dino? Right.
Can play man for man.
I'll put a question to you in chat now. Yeah. If we had a choice, we just say, for example, 65 million.
Right.
Just 65 million, yeah.
1 second, let me just get this. Gareth says, Nuruddin, I'm sorry, a problem with United for years has been no midfield. Facts. Go ahead, Pete. Facts.
If we had just 65 million now left, just to buy one player, I'll name you two players. Tell me which one would you buy? Would you buy Gyokeres or would you buy Gui from Crystal Palace? I'd buy Gui. I'd buy Mark Gui from Crystal Palace.
He's solid.
He's the top defender, you know, England international, and we haven't seen the best of him. He had a blinder in the FA Cup. The guy did.
Wow. Did you see that header from 2 yards out?
He did. And I think, like I say, I think the thing is, it's like this. We can't fix everything in one go. Yeah. Well, what do you fix the most? You fix stopping goals going in. So you get Ter Stegen for free and you buy Matt Gui. It's not the end of your problems, but it's a big step in the right direction. Yeah. It really is a big step in the right direction. And if needs must, if we do get, obviously we've got Cunha, if we do get Bueno, you could literally put Ahmad in the front. He's agile enough, skillful enough. Okay, yeah, maybe he'll get you about 15 goals. I think he would. But I'd definitely take Gui from Palace. Definitely, like. Well, put it this way: we was on about getting Branthwaite for that price, and Gui's blew him away.
He's way better than Branthwaite.
Of course he is.
My God, day and night, mate.
So we need to shore our defence up, Dino, don't we? We do.
100%. We concede goals, Pete. The facts don't lie. We concede a lot of goals.
I know we don't score enough. We don't score enough, but we don't stop enough. So the first order of business is to stop you getting beat.
Yeah,
That's what you got to do. Okay,
100%.
it won't win us the league. Maybe it won't get us into the Champions League, but it's a base, it's a foundation to go off. Put someone up front who can score goals, and you're leaking goals quicker at the back than what they can score at the front. Don't make any sense to me.
No, it doesn't. Big up to police woman. That says Hoyland. Just saying, Hoyland is attracting plenty of interest from Germany with IP Leipzig, Eintracht Frankfurt, Bayer Leverkusen, all interested in. He's also offers from Italy, with United wanting a permanent deal for him. So yeah, a lot of loan deals, I can imagine.
But if Hoyland's attracting interest from Leipzig, I'll swap him for Xavi Simons right now. Like,
tell us about that player. Tell us about your talent that you really like.
Xavi Simons, right, chat. It's Xavi Simons. Xavi Simons is what I call a utility player. Yeah, he can play right wing, left wing, centre midfield. He can even be a striker, and he can even play defensive midfield. So he's what you call a utility player. So when you have a player, Xavi Simons is this type of player. He'll never give you 10 out of 10 in a game, but he'll give you between 6.5 and 8 out of a game, depending on the position he plays in. But the beauty of Xavi Simons is this: when you get a player who's injured, for example, Bruno, and say Mbueno, don't forget, Dino, if we buy African players, they're going to go to the African Nations Cup in January. You got to factor that in as well.
And that's why we need to get rid of Onana. If we're getting in Burma, we need to get rid of Onana. We can lose one player, but we can't lose a lot of players.
This is it. So when you factor in a season in the Premiership, how long it is, and obviously the Premiership is an arduous league to play in. So you're going to pick up, yellow cards, knocks, little strains, this and that. Like, then you need utility players who can, like, for example, back in the day, John O'Shea was like Xavi Simons, a utility player. Exactly, Dino. Yeah, this is it. Unsung heroes that will fill in the gaps when needed. Xavi Simons is a perfect buy. Seriously, he is.
He can play as any of the 10 as well. He can play on the right as a number 10, left as a number 10. People, we're 49 likes away from our target for the stream, which was 250 likes. Let's go.
Get them up. Get the likes up. We're talking football. No bullshit. No sensations.
No.
Pure facts, raw facts. That's it. You get what's called the raw, real deal. That's what you get.
The defense is the problem. Story. I don't know what you've been watching, but the defense is a problem.
It is.
We have no midfield to protect them. Our midfield gets sliced and diced every given opportunity.
I mean, the thing is, we don't even know what Casemiro's going to do. I'm not being funny, Dino, right? Dino, chat, listen to this, right? This is me now. This is me being role-playing as Sir Rat, yeah? 4 weeks ago, before the end of the season, you're banking on winning Europa League, getting to the Champions League. In the back of your head, you have to factor in, maybe we don't win it. Okay, what we're going to do. Irrespective of that, you've got Sancho, Rashford, and Anthony. These deals, where these players should be going, should be sorted out. So soon as the final whistle goes of the season, you're moving these players on ASAP. You're not, when the whistle goes, you're not then going to negotiate where they're going to go. You've already sorted these deals out. And it's not called tapping players up because they're your players. You're offering them your players to other teams. Do you want to buy this, and that for the best outcome? Maybe for example, we only get 30 million for Marcus Rashford. We only get, say, 25 million for Anthony and that. But you're getting the wage structure off the books. That's what you're doing. Plus, you're getting money back in. Yeah. These deals should be done now, Dino. There should be no argument. These should be done. We shouldn't have to look at how we're going to get rid of these players. And in the meantime, we're looking to sign players. It's crazy. This is what I don't like about Ineos. They seem to react and not what is it? Predict what's coming. They kind of react to what hits them. It's like you can't do that in life. You've got to look down the line and go, well, it's not working out. We need to find, for the good of the player as well. Because morally, you've got a obligation to find the best outcome for these players as well. Like, you don't just throw them to the wind because they're not doing what you want. You know what I mean? So there you go. So I just don't think it's working out for us at the moment. So I kind of think, guys, and chat, I kind of think Ineos are in a bit of a quandary. I don't think. I think when they bought a share into us, they thought they were going to walk in from a business level, do this, do that, and we'll all make it nice and rosy in the garden. Nah. Reality is a different thing, isn't it? It really is. So what can you do? What can you do? But I think we do need to sort out the defense. We need a goalkeeper. That's one. Like I say, central defenders. I know we've got Aidan Evan. He's a young lad. You can't put too much on a young lad. You're asking a young boy to play like a seasoned pro in the Premier League. It's not going to happen. Seriously. It's not going to happen. So, obviously, Dino's on the phone. I'll waffle on. So, I mean, chat, putting your chat, what realistically, what centre backs, right backs, left backs we could get for our team and keepers. But put them in the chat now. What do you think realistically within the budget? Let's say we're not going to go crazy. Let's say you need to get a goalkeeper and a centre back and maybe two centre backs, maybe a right back, whatever, for £100 million. Put them in the chat now. But how would you budget that? Getting them? Because I think we need them, personally, myself.
Apparently, Simmons is on the market, Pete.
Get him.
He's available.
Get him. Take him.
So somebody's saying here. Oh,
I'd take him, Dino.
You've been banging on about that young player for a long, long time.
Yeah. Yeah, I have, Dino. It's been 4 years, Dino, when I profiled Xavi Simmons. Because he was at PSG. Xavi Simmons. He got cultured there. He's a really good utility player. Like I say, you're never going to get a 10 out of 10 out of Simmons. But when one of your cogs come off your wheels, he's the player that you put in there to keep it chugging along. And I don't care what you say, every team needs them type of players. They do. Like, he's a seasoned international player as well.
Yeah.
So he's not like he's a bum. You know what I mean? He's a Holland regular.
Yeah.
Or Netherlands regular, or however you want to say it. So you're talking of a class player that I think we should be seriously looking at. Yeah. And funny enough, I think he would profile Amarin's style of football. But he does track back a lot as well, Dino.
Yeah.
Simmons.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know.
Yeah, man, listen. Big up to Pete. Big up to everybody. Please remember, when we leave here, go over to the Tactical Devils channel. 77 subscribers away.
Yeah, come on.
They're going to be live at 9:30 tonight. The least you can do for that channel, for the amount of graft and quality content they put out, is subscribe to that channel so they can monetize. Once they reach 1,000 subscribers, they will be able to monetize. Please like the video on your way out. Subscribe to United Real Therapy if you've not subscribed already. Smash the like on your way out. But remember, free Palestine, free the Congo, free Sudan,
Yeah.
free the people on the flotilla, free all the activists now, which is Israel have just the IF, the Israeli army have just kidnapped a group of activists who were taking medicine and food and water to the starving people in Gaza.
Yeah.
And that's what they've just done now. They've kidnapped them. Those bastard Zionists are the worst of the fucking worst. They're fucking evil. Fuck Zionism is a death cult. Let them go. Let them go and take the ship. Let the ship go to Gaza to help the people, to feed the starving children. You fucking genocidal bastards.
Yeah.
Free Palestine, free the Congo, free Sudan, free people wherever they are in this world that are feeling oppressed. Resist. We stand with all oppressed people in this world. Solidarity and love always. Free Manchester United fans from Jim the Rat Glazer and the Glazers.
Yeah.
Free them. Free us from them. Free all the people that are locked up. We don't believe in this bullshit system anyway. Free all the people that are locked up. Love and light. Free the Manchester 10.
You know what, Dino? Can I just say this before we close the show and to chat? I can't remember where I was reading it. I was reading it the other day. And the Premiership have contacted Sir Jim, worried about the personnel he's been letting go. You know, we'd say sacked, letting go from Old Trafford, because they're worried that he cannot hold an event that could be safely released, per se, if you know what I mean. It's all right getting agency people in, but agency people in, to coin a phrase, don't know the lay of the land, Dino, do they? You get what I'm saying?
Of course, 100%. So, you want staff that are experienced, are working at the venue.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, big up. Let me just get the last bit of the poll. We asked them who you would like. We said, who would you prefer as the number 9 at Old Trafford next season, at OT next season? With 54% of the votes, Gyokeres. With 46% of the vote, Osimhen. So it looks like both polls tonight. We asked the early one. Yeah. The early poll was, it's got Gyokeres, all that. 74% of you have said, yes, he is. And tonight, when we put him against Osimhen, you have chosen Gyokeres. Big up to the therapy chat. Always respect the democracy. Respect the point of view. I learned something new by putting these polls up. But big up to everybody who's liked the video. We are 27 short of our target. So please like the video on your way out. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed. And make sure you go on, after this show is over right now, you go and subscribe to the Tactical Devils channel. Tactical Devils. I'll just get you there quickly. Let me just get you there.
Yeah. Then come up, Jarvis.
Yeah. Let me just
Jarvis and Stu.
Yeah, big up Jarvis. So go there. Yeah. Let me just copy. They are actually, yeah, they are 76 subscribers short. 76.
Good. Come on.
So people, go there and subscribe to their channel. There's their channel. Make sure you subscribe to their channel. There we go. We got the channel here, people. We got the channel here for you. Here's the link. Go on, subscribe to their channel. No care by players. The big problem are awful owners. So F it all up. Yeah, they are. That's why Man United must be working every hard transfer market to achieve the ultimate goals. Win a Premier League, FA Cup title next season.
We've got I think it's our last pre-season game at Old Trafford for Premiership kicks off, and it's against Fiorentina, which obviously David De Gea is there.
Say goodbye to De Gea. That he'll get an amazing. I think everybody will turn up for that one. I'll be there.
Of course, yeah. But the thing is, Dino, he should have had a testimonial.
Yeah.
He should have. It's like the disrespect they give to loyal servants, and he's been a loyal servant, David De Gea. He has.
Yeah, he has. Big up to David De Gea. But yeah, big up for Peter for jumping on. Make sure you check him out. Peter It's the fella with a Stella. Is that
on Instagram?
Insta? Yeah.
I'm
Fella,
Alien Sano on YouTube.
yeah.
I've got
Alien Tenor.
78 subs. Get me to 100. Come on.
Come on, people. Come on.
Get me
Please
to
get up there.
100.
Please get up there. Right. Next time you come on, Pete, we'll edit your name so that we'll put the YouTube and the Insta on there.
Yeah,
All right. You can
no
edit
problem. It is what it is, Dino. You know what I mean? I just do like PlayStation video games. That's it.
There
Like,
you go. There
it's
you
just
go.
fun. It's fun, like, you know what I mean?
He's a gamer. He's a gamer. Keep himself
I'm a
entertained.
gamer. It's
There
it.
you go.
So
He's
there
a
you go.
gamer, and he's a funny man. But anyway, make sure you follow him on Insta. The fella with a Stella.
Hey, Dino, have you heard anything from Tom at all?
No, nothing.
Yeah, what's happened to him?
I don't know, but I hope he's all right. Whatever's happened to him, I hope
It's been months, hasn't it?
Yeah, he came back from Sri Lanka, and that was the last time I heard from him. This is months and months. Yeah. Take care.
Cheers, though.
Take care. Bye. Love. Take care. Free Palestine.